Oh, you're here for the new creatures. There are a lot of them, so I'll get started. They're spread across 27 new regions, and most of them are worth paying attention to. A new land means new rules. Every sound, every movement, assume it's hostile. This is barnacles. They're blocking up one specific path and being general nuisance to everybody. I thought of them as just walking fences. There are several ways to deal with them. For example, throwing pebbles at them works well enough to scare them away. And there are pop snails. If a snail explodes near a barnacle, it shatters its shell. After that, the barnacle becomes food. They mostly travel in groups, so one snail is enough to be full. Explosives also work, but they better saved for something else. Frogs drain food. They don't let go unless they're dead. Spore puffs, beehives, jellyfish, explosives will remove them. You can use another guy, tardigrade. They give food but poison you. There's a use for that. If a frog has latched onto you, and you ate a tardigrade, they get very sleepy. Drill crabs, massive cowards. They hide anytime a slugcat walks by. Killing it serves no actual purpose. Avoiding them in invisibility is the best strategy. Loaches are always searching for food. You can easily avoid them by using the pipe system underneath the main path. A real bummer that they cannot be killed in normal circumstances at all. So there's no point messing around with them. Blizzard lizards have pretty OP abilities. Laser, as who would imagine, kills you. However, it dispels his shield, so you could try jump over him. If you mess up, he has 100% chance to kill you. With one bite, because he can. Big moths. They're what they're called, big moths. Curious fluffs. Usually they do not harm unprovoked. But who knows with what thought they can end up. They have reputation-based system. More aggressive you are, more aggressive they are. Even though they seem like a one-brain cell creature, they're fascinating. However, if you want to kill them, a couple of spears in close-ranged combat or spore puff will do. Scavenger Templar, pseudo-elite scavenger with few distinctions. He always spawned with a boomerang and karma shield that can block damage and repel any further damage by some moment. Scavenger Disciple is the same thing. However, he is blind, but he compensates well with echolocation, that detects you even in the invisible state. They also tend to have higher karma level shield. I do not have any further comments, they are basically a fancy scavenger. Deal with them as you would with a common scavenger. Just be careful with the scavenger disciple. Locusts. A swarm of bugs that flies across the sky. Easily the most annoying creature so far. You can handle them with spore puffs, mud in certain rooms, or the speed of the special lizard. Speaking of which, indigo lizard. My favorite lizard. They behave like a green lizard but with two key differences. They have a tongue that paints everything licked. That spit makes locusts ignore you for some reason. They burrow into sand and can travel short distances underground, setting up surprise attacks. However, it doesn't hide the fact that they're dumb. You can outrun them and it makes 4 spears to kill one. Sometimes sandworms are buried into the ground. They pop out and try to drag you in. Their grip stuns you and stops you from escaping. Not super dangerous, you can spot them by threat music or their head sticking out. About 3 to 4 spears will take care of them. But they're grubs. They're particularly delicious, giving 2 foot peeps. Easy to catch while invisible. Boxworms, mechanical worms aka free food source. They aren't a threat normally and you can eat larvae that's sticking out of them. However, once you alert it, it calls Fire Sprite, small flying thing. Impossible to hit while active. You can deal with it with hit and run. Killing it's kinda tough. When you reach a clear sky, something might happen. Sky whales, found only in signal spires. They help you reach the other side of the room that you cannot go otherwise. It's the same with sky and clouds. Great creature is only making it better. Unlike someone, you just have to hold on to it whiskers and let go wherever you need. Killing it won't have any benefits for you. Basilisk lizard, they reside in various disturbing area. Upon getting close to it, you get a mushroom effect, and touching this lizard ends up poisoning you. I'll leave this area as soon as possible, so no stress. If you teleport too often without resting, you'll meet some weird creatures. Rattler coils at you, then gives you a gentle nudge. Any lizard can become rat lizard if they're in an infected area. Infection on the lizard has stages. At stage 3, they're basically turned into DLL. They retain their abilities until then. You might also run into lodges. They're like normal lodges but blind. If you're dedicated to exploring, you might get teleported to the unfortunate evolution. A corrupted version of the Pebble Scan. Creepy place. You can't interact with it, but chills. Such a massive creature. He seems unwell. From here, you're sent to the Outer Rim. You can start a silent quest here, corrupting other regions so eventually you can meet the prince. Looks like a puppet for an intrader. Seems important. He wants your free labor to expand his empire. You help this creature rise until the karma flowers catch up. He ends up paralyzed, unable to move. And we just watch. Although, alternatively, if you follow the echo to the end, you'll reach the ancient urban. Small moths, kind of like the big ones. And rats. They're just free food. I felt uncomfortable eating those for some reason. I guess that's all you need from me, huh? See you later.